Buccaneer. Instructions. In this easy-to-learn, amusing game, you send out your own pirate crew in search of booty and turn the oceans of the world into your hunting grounds. Preparing the game. The game preparations are quick and easy. The ship cards are shuffled and 3 of them are laid out in the middle of the table. In addition to this, each player gets 5 pirates in the color of his choice and 10 ducats. The remaining game money and 24 pieces of loot form a general stockpile. If there are less than 5 players, the excess pirates are removed from the game. Playing the game. The players begin by attempting to introduce their pirate pieces to a crew, that is, to get them into a pirate stack. Once a crew is large enough, the captain, that's the player whose piece is on top, can decide to board a ship. If he does this, he can take money and loot which earn him additional ducats at the end of the game. He must also pay every pirate in his stack, however. The richest pirate wins the game. The oldest player starts and has 2 possible moves. He can either make a pirate move or board a ship. Pirate move. Since the starting player doesn't yet have a pirate stack with which he could board a ship, he has to make a pirate move. To do so, he positions one of his own pirate pieces onto that of another player and places the stack in front of him. That makes him the captain of this crew, because the player whose piece is on the top is always the captain. As the game progresses, you can also place one of your own stacks onto someone else's pirate stack or piece. Not everything is allowed when drawing, however. You cannot dissolve a stack that already exists, and you cannot subsequently look at the individual pirate pieces in a stack. You're not allowed to form a stack of more than 9 pirates either. Nor may you ever place one of your own pirate pieces or stacks onto one of your other pieces or stacks. It may well happen in the course of a game, however, that 2 pieces of one color lie directly on top of one another. If it happens that you do not have any pirate pieces or stacks, leave out this move. Boarding a ship. You have to be the captain of a crew in order to board a ship. In addition to this, the pirate stack must be at least as high as stipulated on the ship card. To board, you put your stack onto the ship of your choice when it's your turn. You can now pick out one of the pieces of loot. The coxswain gets the other one. That's the second pirate in the stack. As the captain, you also get the money for the attack, that is, 27 ducats. You now have to pay your crew. To do so, you have to dissolve the stack and pay each player the corresponding wage. Yellow gets 5 ducats. Red has a pirate with a question mark in his stack. His pay varies from ship to ship, so in this case, he gets 5 ducats. The captain of the crew keeps the rest. If the looted money is not enough, the captain has to pay from his own pocket, but he keeps his loot in all cases. The boarded ship is removed from the game, but new cards are only turned over once all 3 ships have been boarded. This means that 3 ship cards are laid out 5 times in the course of a game. Mutiny. A mutiny can happen among large crews. This always happens when 3 pirates of another color are lying in one stack. Yellow has 3 pirates in blue's stack. When it's Blue's move, Yellow can ask him to board a ship. Blue has to comply with this request, but he can pick which ship to board. The loot and money are split, the pirates are returned to the respective players, and the ship is removed from the game. End of the game and scoring. The game ends as soon as the last ship has been boarded and the loot split up. The player who has the most loot of one kind now gets additional money. Purple has the most cutlasses, so he gets 6 ducats from the pile. Red and blue share the majority of chandeliers, and because numbers are rounded down, each of them gets 4. Blue gets 12 ducats. Yellow gets 15. Each player now counts his money. The richest pirate wins. Queen games, connecting generations.